This year has been far from normal, and as a result, the Publican Awards has had to adapt and pivot to reflect the realities of the situations you all face. The judging has been conducted in the virtual world, as will the event on March the 30th, where we'll be bringing you all the fun of the awards, but in your own homes. The aim of the awards this year has been to reflect on the outstanding ways in which businesses have flexed and pivoted to survive the crisis. No matter what has been thrown at them, the companies that make up all our finalists have not just rolled with the punches, but have adapted and in some cases even thrived. These are companies that not only worked hard to look after their businesses, but also their teams and the communities they serve. When we decided to press on with the Publican Awards, despite the challenges we were all facing, we were keen to use this event as a platform to learn together from some of the great things our finalists have done. What better way than to pick up some great insight and tips from some of the best operators in the business. So we put together these videos, and I'd urge you all to share these with your teams and colleagues, and hopefully they can help spread some inspiration ahead of the reopening in a few weeks and months. Thanks once again for the continued support from our category partners, who despite their own challenges have enabled us to carry on running this event in the face of such a difficult market. So enjoy, learn and share, and I look forward to being able to get into your sites in person before too long.
We started in 2010, which is when we bought our first property. We have 5 in total now. We've got the Swan and the White Hart that fall into the sort of pubs with rooms category, and then we've got Timbrels, the Grosvenor Arms and the King's Arms, which are more sort of boutique hotels. The main thing to focus on with our businesses is that we want them to be used for food and drink and not just as a hotel. So we want, our locals to come in and have a pint. We want it to be used for celebrations, birthdays and stuff, but we also want people to come and stay with us and have the full experience and dine and drink with us as well. I think we offer really high quality bedrooms, but it's really important to focus on the fact that we don't put a massive price tag on them. So I think, our offer is that it's high quality but affordable prices. We make sure that when we're doing the refurbishment and we're kitting out the business, that we do it really sympathetically to the building that it's in. I think the thing I'm most proud of is the environment we create in our bedrooms. Every bedroom is decorated differently and they all have their own character. The most common sort of thing I hear when you take someone into a bedroom is, oh wow. And that's such a lovely kind of response to get from customers and people that you're showing around. And in terms of kind of preparation for when we're reopening, retraining all of our housekeeping teams, so we've launched a new training platform for that department, which we didn't have before. Making sure that we're really responsive to the inquiries and the bookings that are coming through. Even when we're closed, it's really important that they get the full experience, and booking is part of what the journey that they go on with us. I'm handling a lot of the bookings that are coming in, and everyone I'm talking to are saying the same thing. We can't go abroad, or it's just too risky to book something abroad even later in the year, so we're going to stick to the UK this year, and that's with it. And we're getting so many more multiple night stays than we ever have before. To win the Best Accommodation Operator Award would be a massive nod to the hard work that our reception teams do, our managers do, and also we at head office do in terms of rate strategy, marketing, and I feel that we do it really, really well, and it would be just lovely to be able to say thank you to the team with an award to say well done.
So we are at the Coniston Inn in Coniston in the Lake District, formerly the Waterhead Hotel, and it's situated on a lovely 4-acre beer garden on the banks of the Coniston Water. We've got 16 sites trading, or will do once COVID's over. 19 sites in total with some new developments coming on board as well. Purchased 8 sites last year. We've started off, obviously the northeast was our motherland, so we've got 5 sites in the northeast, 2 sites in Durham, 4 sites with a police station in Northallerton, and off the top of my head, 7 sites in the Lake District as well. Coniston Inn, where we're sat now, is the first site which we purchased over here. It ran over a little bit in the development, but it's 18 months later we ended up with this little beauty, so 42 bedrooms. We put an extra 21 bedrooms onto the original building with the extension to the side there. Last year we bought the Angel Inn at Bowness, the Swan at Grasmere, and just before the turn of last year we got the Pheasant at Bassenthwaite as well. So in a really short space of time we've expanded quite aggressively into the Lake District over the past 2 years. Our model is absolutely pubs with rooms, so it's fundamentally about the pub business, the pub environment, great place to eat and drink, and the bedroom aspect of it is absolutely a large part of what we do, but it's, you're coming here to eat and drink and explore from, and the bedroom aspect's just where we're going to sleep. So we pitch all of our businesses as 3-star accommodation. We've been offered the 4-star, but as a way of managing, I suppose, customer expectation, we've opted for the 3-star. The bedrooms are certainly furnished to a high standard. They're equipped to a high standard. We try to put in the little bits of extras like face masks and earplugs and just things to make the guests stay a little bit more comfortable and enjoyable. But certainly the standard of the bedrooms and the quality of the bedrooms across the estate are extremely high. To win the Best Accommodation Award would mean absolutely everything to us. You know, it would cement the hard work that the team have done from the senior management right the way down to the team on the ground, who are the bones of everything we do. The high standards that we've instilled into them and the high standards that the team members absolutely commit to on a daily basis. It would be really, really fantastic for us to achieve that award and be recognised for what we do.
So 1984 all commenced with my mum and dad, who took on the old house at home in Burton, and then since then we've developed some more sites. We've taken on more leases, more tenancies, and we've built from 1 up to 4. We're now up to our 4th site. And along the way we've been developing freehold sites as well, so we've managed to add bedrooms where we can as well, etc. And it's just been a bit of a roller coaster, but it's been really good. So 2004, 2005 we developed rooms here, got 5 above the building, worked really well again. And then it brought us on to the next one, the Bear and Swan, and immediately with Fuller's we're like, look guys, this is what we're doing, this is how it's working, what can we do? And again, developed 4 bedrooms initially above there. That worked really well. And then when we developed the Rising Sun in Backwell, we thought nothing of putting 6 above there. And now we've got a total of 32 bedrooms in the estate across 4 sites, which I'm really proud of. So yeah, they're all very different, but they've got a good family feel about each of them, but they're also very unique, so it's good. We've got a guest relations manager now who is fantastic. Lucy, who we just thought, you know what, our communication pre-lockdown pre-COVID was pretty shocking, to be honest. And I think it takes a lot to turn around and look at, I looked at my business and thought, you know what, we're not the best, but I want to be the best. And we looked at these, where should we prioritise? And we thought the people in particular was massive. I've been so proud of my teams in particular, but the thing I'm personally most proud of is probably not making redundancy. The hospitality trade is now being recognised by the government, and I think that's never happened before. And actually, I think we should all be really grateful that that's occurred. And there is a silver lining, really, because I don't think that would have been the case had it not been for the pandemic. And you know, UKH and BBPA, they've been the driving force behind that. So if we were to win the Best Accommodation Operator, for my teams it would be amazing. It would be like inspirational for them. After such a tough year, this would be a massive boost for them. I'll never really forget the fact that my mum and dad won an award in the 1990s. I think 1996 they won a Publican award for Best Food Offering at the Old House Home, which really did kick-start this entire business, really. So I think for that sake and the fact that my dad's no longer with us, I think that would make him very proud as well. So yeah, love to just put another feather in the cap, really.
So the HQ collection is based in Scarborough and the surrounding villages. and it's an eclectic group of food and beverage venues and also hotel accommodation and self-catering units. So we have 16 rooms at the Mayfield Hotel. We have 7 self-catering units within Seamer, which is the village it's situated in. Then in 2016, we refurbished the Plough in Scorby, which has 8 bedrooms, and then now a further 8 self-catering accommodation units. During this year, we've actually been able to invest in 3 additional ones, which will come online shortly, and we're very excited for those. So each of our venues has a particular market that it targets. The Mayfield has accommodation which is 3-star gold, the Plough is a 5-star hotel accommodation, and the majority of the cottages are 5-star gold. The ethos of what we do when we obtain and renovate a self-catering unit is to bring it up to the highest possible standard, but not forgetting that someone wants to come away and feel comfortable. We look to add the little touches. I think it's those additional items, whether or not it be sound system, decorations, bedding, bathrooms, and have all those home comforts, but a bit of luxury so they can step away and step into a different world for a little bit of time at least. As with all hospitality businesses, it was total devastation to have to close the doors, but we mobilised the teams quickly. All of our teams are established and professional in what they do, so they managed to close down as quickly as possible, and for a period of time we did go dark. As we learnt more about the developments of what could be possible and what was needed, we've actually been able to offer accommodation for NHS and key workers throughout the lockdown period. We're ideally suited to that because we've got self-catering units with separate access. We have an app that you can order food and beverages from. We've also introduced online check-in, and we've been able to use those to offer limited accommodation to those key workers coming to the area or working for the NHS. So we're very excited to get all of our venues back open, welcome all our guests back. We've got some exciting developments with our self-catering units in the family stays market. We forecast that this year is going to be a huge boom in family stays, and so in there we've installed games room, outside play equipment for children. So it's going to be an escape for families to come and reunite with their extended family. It would be a true honour to win this award. I think because we've quietly grown the business, we've got on with what we're doing, we strive to best that we can possibly be, and it would be recognition of all that hard work from all of the team and all of the dedication over the years to get to where we are. We're so proud of what we offer, so to be recognised, it would be the icing on the cake.